Parked my own damn car.
You look. Oh, look. He ran every red light and every stop sign.
Did you see my speeding car thing I sent you?
Yeah, I definitely
It's
did.
like jumping up over the thing. Welcome to Monterey Bay, Bill and Noreen, to episode 3 of Moments at Monterey Bay. I am really looking forward to interviewing your wife today, and hearing all about her. But let's get started.
It is all about her.
Exactly. You're a smart man. You've been
Yes.
so. If you wouldn't mind, and this is awesome because we talk all the time when you guys come in to eat, but this is great because there are things I don't know. So I'm going to find out some things about you today. How long ago did you two first meet, and where did you, tell me how you met? How did you become you?
Go ahead.
Dollar Bank.
Bank.
I was a teller.
Okay.
He would come in. Every time he came in, he'd say, "The ever lovely Noreen." That's what he would say.
Okay.
And I looked at him one day and I said, I could do 2 things good. One is count money, and someday you may find out what the other one is.
We're still trying to figure that out. 29 years later.
But yeah, so
Did he have hair at that point, Noreen?
No.
No, he didn't have hair at that point? Okay. All right. Okay. Excellent. All right. Let's continue on.
I'm beautiful without hair.
There you go. So that started it. It's
That
29
started-
years.
Yeah.
I was a customer of the bank for years before we got together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who asked who out?
I asked her out.
Yeah.
I asked her to go to lunch,
Yeah.
right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
went to
wow.
Paulie's
You're
Lookout.
already messing
No,
up. See, he's already
no.
messing up.
We met at the Carriage Inn. I went to
Oh,
a Tupperware
that's
party, and
right.
we met at the
Yeah,
Carriage
that's
Inn.
right. That's
And
right.
then
That
from
was the
that
first
moment
one.
on, it was,
You knew.
yeah, we knew.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you know what? You can tell, I talk to a lot of people in the restaurant, and you can tell couples that really enjoy each other's company.
Mm.
And
She's
it's
my
clear.
soulmate.
Yeah. It's clear to see you guys found that. That's awesome. What is the secret to a successful marriage and partnership? In your own words, please.
Yes,
And I don't
dear.
think you should.
It's yes, dear.
Yeah. So
It is yes, dear.
when, dear? How much, dear?
We like I said, we've always got along so well. We've hardly ever argued about anything.
Yeah.
Never,
Only
even-
when he, ticks me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless I get
Which I'm
upset,
sure that's
but
probably pretty often. Though.
It's just truly caring about each other.
Yeah.
We
You
trust
can-
each other.
yeah.
We have fun.
We talk all the time, and we'll talk for hours sometimes. Yeah.
I'll tell my wife sometimes she's my best friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is my
Yeah, I
best
feel
friend.
like I married
tell
my
her all
best
the
friend.
time she's my best friend.
Yeah,
right.
and I feel lucky. I get to go home and talk to her about the things that happen in my
Mhm.
day and all
Right.
that kind of stuff.
And you could believe this or not, but I know when he does something wrong or when something, like he got a ticket or something,
Yeah.
I can just tell by the look on his face.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the-
okay.
It's the same with her. I can tell by the tone of her voice if something's wrong.
Immediately.
Yes.
Mhm.
And at that point, you'd rather just get it out.
She'd come home from work and she'd be I'd say, "What's wrong? What happened today?"
Yeah.
I could just tell by the tone of her voice.
Yeah. And each other are always able to remedy the problems,
Oh, yeah.
it seems like.
We work it out.
We
Yeah.
kind of know what each other's thinking at this point. And it's sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
I
is
would be
sad.
scared. I'm scared for you. Because you know what he's thinking. The fact that, he has nothing but
Lot going on up
butterflies and
here.
sunshine. Yeah, exactly. So, okay, where did we come into the story? Where did Monterey Bay come into the story? And I'm curious about that because you were coming here for a while before I actually
Right. We
met
were
you.
still dating the first time we
Mhm.
came, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We
I had
we-
never liked seafood.
Yeah,
Never. And he said, we got to go to Monterey Bay
yeah,
and there would be something there you like. And of course, it was the crab cakes
yeah.
and that. And then it went from there to probably came as often as we do now,
Mm-hmm.
but we met you when I was celebrating my 1-year cancer-free
Yes.
diagnosis. And that's, I think, when everything clicked.
Yeah,
We developed a friendship with you,
yeah.
and it was
Yeah.
a special day.
I remember reading, we go through every morning and look at the reservations and Open Table and read through what people put in the notes. And I remember reading this and saying, oh my God, that's, and we have values at Monterey Bay. And one of our values is that we share some of the happiest and saddest moments of people's lives. So, that came into play, right there when I read that and thinking that these people were celebrating. He almost lost, as you just said, your soulmate, to a deadly disease, and you're celebrating it, and we're involved in
The
that.
scariest day of my life when we were in that hospital. They said she had cancer.
Yeah. So, and how many years is it now?
6 going on
6
7,
years.
yeah.
That's 7. I'm gonna say a little
Yeah.
there. That's wonderful. Jim.
January 20th, huh?
Yep.
Yeah. So you had crab cakes. January 20th is the day. I got it.
Mhm.
Yeah, January
January
20th.
20th.
That was her.
Mark that
That
down.
was her 30th. 6 years, right? Yeah,
You got 6 complete years,
January
yeah.
20th, 2020.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's wonderful.
Yes, it
Right
does.
before COVID.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. COVID was
And I remember you telling me your mom had just passed from cancer. So
yeah. It
that was that
Yeah, that was a
connection.
connection with you
Yeah,
guys.
that's
Yeah.
yeah. It was tough. Yeah, and
Yeah.
still 6 years later, still
Yeah.
you think about your mom.
Right.
It's just, So you had crab cakes when you were here.
Mhm.
We'll move on to some happier moments. You had the crab cakes. Do you remember what you first had?
Oh, I always got the crab cakes and
You
the
always got-
scallops blackened. That's what I always used to get until
Okay.
I started talking to you and started reaching out to different other dishes,
Yeah, trying different things.
Yeah, I've tried a lot of different things since then.
And do you have a particular thing that you like the most above anything else? It's like your go-to. Do you
Oh, the
still?
lobster agosto.
Oh,
however you
yeah.
pronounce it. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Right. Right. That was my favorite. That was my favorite.
Well, I will tell you, there's a pescatory on the menu that's pretty outstanding too. We'll have to get you to try. And you're willing to try whatever. So.
What did I have the last time? I had the shrimp dish. There was a shrimp dish. Everything is always good.
Yeah.
I mean, I love any kind of seafood other than raw seafood. I don't eat raw seafood.
Yeah.
But oysters, scallops, whatever.
I used to not eat raw seafood, but I like it now.
Yeah,
I have.
I just can't get myself to try it.
Well, we're gonna try it tonight a little bit. Maybe you stay after dinner. We'll
All
try
right.
something.
All right.
I'll make
We'll
sure
give it
you're
a
safe.
shot.
Always been Pittsburghers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Duquesne, McKeesport.
Duquesne, McKeesport. Okay. And what is it about Pittsburgh that made you stay here? I mean, obviously you two each other, but couples decide to move out of the area. What was it about Pittsburgh?
Family's been here, and I told her I traveled a lot in my previous job. I traveled all over the country, and every time I come home to Pittsburgh, you have that feeling of home. Just the people, the different ethnicities, in the city, and the different architecture stuff. It just always felt like home. I would go to Miami, New York, wherever, and this was always, always happy to get back home.
I will tell you, I live in Beaver County and I take different routes to work because 13 years in the same place. You get, you want to try
Right,
different
yeah.
routes that go through Cranberry, and I'll come up over across the Liberty Bridge. And as you're just coming into Pittsburgh, even on that back way, you see the convention center swooping down and the bridges and I mean, it's just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to, I mean, it's not hard to forget, but you look out these windows every day too. And you see it, and it's just
There's
It's
no
gorgeous.
other city that has a view that you look down the city like this. I mean, I had customers who used to come from out of town, coming through that tunnels, and
Yeah.
see it. It's like the only city that has a doorway.
yeah. Honestly,
It
it's
is.
like an
Yeah,
entrance
it
to
does
the
have
city.
a doorway. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, well, it's one of my favorite things to do is when there's events happening in the city of Pittsburgh. I love to just be downtown and see what's going on, and especially with the draft this year was incredible.
More answers.
Some more answers.
Yeah, so we're looking for specific Monterey Bay memories. Monterey Bay memories. So, is there any specific memory that you
We can't go
that
there.
comes to mind that you'd like to share with us today?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I think just meeting you that day
Yeah.
with
Aw.
that, So yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that was one of the most
It was a very
memorable
emotional
moments.
day.
Yeah. And to have you there and to kind of understand what I was going through,
Yeah.
I think that was it.
Yeah, and I feel the same connection to you too. And like even when I texted you and said I have something to ask you, I think you both said you knew
Yeah.
what I was going to ask you if you
Yeah.
would do
Oh
this.
yeah. I told her, I said, when we come here, not just yourself, but all the other managers, it's like family. It really
Yeah.
is. We feel like family when we come here.
And that makes my heart happy because that's
Right.
I mean that's honestly there's no behind the scenes things here. It's like Bill and Noreen are coming today.
Yeah.
And I
You
look forward to it.
always roll out the red carpet
Yeah,
and make us feel special when we coming through that door.
And it's because of her completely. It
I
has
understand that.
absolutely
I
nothing to do
understand
with
that.
you.
I do that at home when she comes
okay.
home.
As long as
She's
there's
walking a dog, I roll out the red carpet.
brother, as long as there's an understanding that we're the
I'm just along for the
you're
ride.
just along.
It's her world. I just live in it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Tell me the funniest thing that's ever happened to you two.
Oh,
Oh God, the funniest thing
The
that's ever
funniest thing.
happened to us yesterday. When we
Yeah?
were laughing and you scared me in the garage.
Yeah, I love to scare
Oh,
Bill.
jeez.
You'll know. I love to scare Bill. And I was in the
And
garage.
was he jumpy?
Oh yeah. And I
It's
go,
all through the house looking for her. And I thought she went for a walk, because
Yeah.
she go for a walk during the day. And I was working in the yard, and I come down in the garage, and we have a big set of shelves and that, and she's behind the shelves. And I come around there to do something, and she comes popping out.
And you
I had
forced it
chest
like
pains.
this. Yeah.
Chest pains.
Oh, that is.
we used to
Scared the
have a
crap out of
chicken
Oh,
that you
that
would
was-
squeak.
Rubber
like the
chicken,
honk,
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
rubber
thing.
chicken.
Yeah, yeah.
So she'd
I
sneak
would-
up on me with
I
that.
would go, our bed was catty corner, so
Yeah.
I would go down behind the bed, and he would get in bed, and I would
Well, this
just
is
I'd
great.
shut the bathroom door so you'd think I was in there,
Yeah.
and I'd get down behind the bed, and he'd lay down, and I'd just squeeze that chicken.
You know, I am enjoying this.
Trying to shorten my life.
I am enjoying this so much, hearing this, because I'm ashamed to admit it, but I too am very jumpy. And in my house, it's one of the best things to do is to scare me. So we have a kindred spirit there, brother.
Yeah.
But you know you're done now, right?
Yeah, right.
Because when you come in here, I'm gonna be looking for
Yeah.
opportunities.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like look under the table before you sit down, man.
Yeah.
That's who's more likely to be late? Like, let's say you had like this photo shoot or this thing at a restaurant in the afternoon. You were supposed to be here at a certain time. Like, who would be like most likely to be late?
Well, when you're given the proper time, we're generally not late.
Yeah. Would it be?
I don't think either one of us. I mean, my work ethic is very high. I'm never late for a customer meeting or anything, and she's was never late for work. We're
And
really,
you're never late
yeah,
for your reservations either.
yeah.
you're not
No,
15 minutes early, you're late.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
Nothing bothers me more than I go somewhere to meet somebody and they're not there. Yeah, we're never late. Neither
Yeah.
one of us.
We were ready for, and obviously I miscommunicated the start time, but
Obviously.
we were ready beforehand, and so then we were just like, well, we might as well, so we tried some octopus today.
Yeah.
Zoe brought out some cracked coconut dessert that we tried.
Sounds good. I'm a
I
coconut
have
guy.
some fun news to share with you. We just found something out today. Table Magazine, the readers of Table Magazine just voted Monterey Bay the best fine dining restaurant in the city of Pittsburgh for the year 2026.
Cool.
Cool.
So,
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very
Well
much.
deserved.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm surprised you're
Yeah.
paying compliments. Thank you.
Well, no,
But,
no,
yeah.
no. We have our fun, but
Yeah.
I mean, you.
That's
It's
outstanding.
probably because of you.
It's honestly, it's the people.
Yeah.
It's the people
But
here.
you hire the people.
Yeah. Well, I don't even do that anymore, Bill,
really?
to be honest with
Really?
you. Here's what it is. Monterey Bay values their people just as much as they value the people that come in the doors. And when you have that, then everybody is we're all on the same page.
And that's
Yeah.
rare today.
It is. And we hear that from our own people. They'll
Yeah.
tell us, like, this is not normal. I've worked in food service and we have such a great place. So it's nice to see that. And I was telling our marketing team before this that, where do you go that you see restaurant managers and guests coming in and hugging each other and pushing each other around and all that? Most of the times you go to a restaurant, you just,
No.
Yeah.
No. No, like I say, it's like coming to a friend's house when we
Yeah.
come here.
yeah,
It
but
really
it's a
is.
fancy restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all the, like you said about your staff, and when we talk to all of your staff, whether it's a waiter, waitress, or managers, they all very complimentary of you and their working environment here.
Yeah. Well, it's a great
Even though
place.
Bill tells them,
Yeah, I'm sure.
Even
Bill
though I
tries
tell
to-
them to keep you as far away from the table as
Exactly,
possible.
Exactly. It's funny. I just asked somebody to go unlock a door for me, and they said, "You're the GM. You don't have keys." And I said, "Yeah. Well,
What's your point?
what's your point? I can't get in. I need in the wine room. Would you please help me in the wine
It's
room?"
not my job.
Yeah. So let's talk business for a second. You tell me about your business, and then tell me about your business. What you do. What
Go
you
ahead,
did.
ladies first.
Yeah.
Well, I worked at Dollar Bank
Yes.
for 41 years, and I retired May. of
So you're
2000.
43 now, I would say. 40. I mean, you guys started very young.
I started when I
Dollar
was
Bank.
21.
When you were
I was-
5 or
yeah.
6, probably.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, right.
Yeah.
When I started, I was the youngest one there. And when I left, I was the oldest one there, which wasn't
came full
fair.
circle.
Yeah, it wasn't fair.
Yeah.
But I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved every minute of it.
They must
And,
have had a great environment.
We did. Anybody that walked into my office in McKeesport said that you could just feel that everybody got along,
Yeah.
everybody had fun. It had a fun atmosphere.
Yeah.
And I tried to make it fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when I was mad, I was mad.
Yeah.
And I had to say what I had to say. We were friends, but we were friends out of work.
Yeah.
In work,
It's
I was the
business.
boss.
Yeah. And you have to, I mean,
Yeah. And
I
you
have-
have to be like it.
I've worked with some of Ulysses. I worked with Ulysses in 3 different restaurants over 25 years. and and how do you not view him as a friend? And this guy's working for you and
Yeah.
working with you.
And I
So-
had one girl, Jessie. Jessie and Kathy were with me for 20 years.
Wow.
And Jessie was like my daughter. I
Yeah.
mean, she was like my daughter.
She
And-
really looked up to her.
yeah.
Aw.
And when she has to buy a car or something, she calls Bill on the phone, like,
Yeah. That's
so,
wonderful.
She knew every customer by name. Like I said, I was a customer since 1973 at Dollar Bank in McKeesport. And we didn't
That
get
was the year I was
together.
born, Bill.
yeah.
Yeah, right. We didn't get together till 97,
Mhm.
1997.
So it was,
So we
It
were.
was
I was
nice.
a customer a long time when you
Yeah.
were working there.
How about you? What did you do?
Well, I started out 10 years at Westinghouse Electric Corporation
Okay.
in Monroeville. Got into computers. Laid off from Westinghouse. Started my own business 41 years ago.
Yeah.
Still going. DataMed is the name of the company.
Okay.
And we're an IT company, full service,
Yeah.
network service, fix them, build them. We do everything.
Oh, that's
and you can
awesome.
believe that they like him better now that I go with them.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
She actually works for me now
Yeah.
when we go out.
Well,
No,
let's be.
he
frank.
works for me.
Let's
Well,
be
yeah.
frank here.
You know,
Come on.
I told her I
Come
told her when she retired, I said, which was I had about 38 years in. I says, 38 years I have not had a boss. Now
Yeah.
I have a boss.
Yeah. What do you think? You've had a boss. How long have you been together? You said.
29.
So you've had a boss.
I'm
for
talking
29
at
years.
work. When I went
No.
out when I went out the door to work, I never had a boss, only at home. Now I have a full-time boss.
But you know what? It sounds like she's a great boss, though.
We
So-
have fun.
And you can tell that too, and just the way you two, the banter in between. Tell me what does hospitality mean to you, both of you? Because you dealt with hospitality your whole life in both your businesses. What does hospitality mean to you?
I think it's knowing your customer, knowing your client. I mean, there probably wasn't a person that walked in Dollar Bank that I didn't know their name. I knew about them
Yeah.
more than I wanted to know about
They
them.
share too
at
much
times.
sometimes.
Yes. But I think,
Excuse me.
yeah. And I think it's just the way you treat people. I
Yeah.
mean, it's all about the way you treat people. If you want to be respected, then you respect people.
Exactly.
Most of my customers I've had in excess of 25 years.
They're stuck with you.
25 to 30 years. We were just at a client's this morning, which they're closing, and it was emotional because they were my second customer probably 35, 36 years ago.
Oh,
you know.
wow.
And hospitality, the best comment I ever got, I had a gentleman, he's just recently passed 90 some years of age, was a customer of mine. Tried for years to get him because he was burned by a previous IT company, but he was a friend of my accountant's. And he said, go talk to this gentleman. I talked to him. And when we finally got done, he says, Mr. Durling, he always called me Mr. Durling, never called me Bill. He was a very respectful gentleman. And he says, you know what I like about you? You don't bullshit me. If I ask you a question, you don't have the answer. You don't give me this sales pitch. You
Yeah.
tell me, I'll get you the answer. And within the next day, you have me an answer. You never tell me anything that ain't true.
Yep.
And,
That's awesome.
when I remember getting my job at, when I was at Westinghouse, the guy had hired me, told me I was the person, the most truest person he had interviewed for the job. He says, you're very sincere and you seem very trustworthy. And that's how my customers,
Yeah.
all of them we've had she knows them all. I'm friends with most of them,
Yeah.
like we are.
Yeah.
I have those same relationships with my customers. We go golfing together. We go out to dinner. And,
Yeah. See,
and-
that's awesome.
and it's just, they stick with us,
Yep.
and because we treat them right.
And do you notice that business and pleasure seem to morph? That all of a sudden you're dealing with somebody that you only know professionally, but you're dealing with them now personally because you've known them so well professionally that I went to people or weddings, and it's amazing to see. That's one of the things I think is special about Monterey Bay is the amount of time you talked about holding on to your customers and the amount of time we're able to hold on to our people, our staff. We celebrate anniversaries on a regular basis, and it's something when you build that tenure and you're able to be better at your job. You said you came in as the youngest and left as the oldest. Compare your skill set when you first started to 7 or 8 years after you started. How much more proficient are you? I mean, you're much better at your job at that.
very,
yeah.
very good at her
Yeah.
job.
I mean, I always, like Bill said, I always told the customer the right thing. And
Yeah.
if I didn't know the right thing, then I found out the answer to the right thing. And I think it was just trying to, I didn't like anybody to be better than me, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. I didn't want
That
to,
drive.
yeah, and I had that drive. I had to be the best
Yeah.
at everything, whether it was selling, whether it was performance, whatever. I
Yeah.
had to be.
You don't lose.
I
Yeah.
don't lose. And
That's
I always
awesome.
had to be number one. And if you know anything about McKeesport, it's not a great town. It's
Yeah.
very,
Not a wealthy area.
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
but when I left, we were branch of the year. And that was a great accomplishment.
Aw, that's
Out
awesome.
of
Out of
all
all
of the
the dollar
branches,
banks.
we made it.
McKeesport.
McKeesport.
And don't think for a second that they didn't know the reason
Yeah.
why.
Mhm.
You know.
And that when I retired, they had a real hard time.
Yeah.
They've been through
Because-
4 managers since you left.
No.
Yeah.
Well, it's like when you have good people, you try to
Mhm.
hold them
Yeah.
on to as best you can. You found that out, Bill, huh?
Yes.
What
Hold on
keeps,
tight.
what keeps you coming back here? If you had to pick one thing.
Like I said, when we walk in, it feels like family.
Yeah.
We know we're going to get welcomed, and I'll,
You
like I
took
say,
care of
I'll
us
just
and-
text you and say, hey, we want to come down, and oh yeah, the table's ready. We don't
Yeah.
worry about nothing, you
Yeah.
know, and
Oh,
yeah, it's just a very family friendly atmosphere.
it's comfortable
That's-
to be here too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very comfortable to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I got one for you. One last one. This is a good one. I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
ask you first.
You're out limiting this one.
Yeah. You have to keep it clean. If you had one message for our staff, because a lot of our team is going to hear this and they're going to watch this, they're going to post this on social media and all the, if you had one message for our staff, what would you say to our team?
Keep doing what you do.
Yeah.
Keep being the people that you are. The kindness, they go out of their way. If you say you want a dish a certain way, they go back and make sure that the chef can do it a certain way.
Yeah.
So I do think that they're all trained, if you want to say that word,
Yeah.
to be customer oriented. And they are very customer oriented.
How about
Yeah, I would say, yeah, same thing is keep on doing what you're doing. I think the last time we were here, I think tall John was
John Morgan?
instructing the people.
Morgan
And
was
I even
this.
told the one waiter, I said, just follow his lead.
Yeah.
Follow his lead because he is the quintessential waiter.
Yeah.
I said, you just follow the lead of the people
outstanding.
that have been here for a while. You can't go wrong.
He actually is helping us by training all our food runners.
Mhm.
He's a server, but he'll step out of that role and help us train other
He's a class
employees to
act.
make sure that they get it right. Yeah, he
Yeah,
is. And
yeah.
we're full of people like John.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
nice.
that's John is Jonathan Morgan. You anybody who needs to know, just do the voice. And we'll actually see comments.
Should have
on
been a
Open
DJ.
Table. He should have.
Radio 108.
Yeah, exactly.
Super nice guy.
He's a super nice guy. He started as a busboy here. He was a busboy.
But everybody's friendly.
Yeah.
Like you could joke with them or whatever.
Well,
The
not
last
only
time-
not only yourself, but when we're here, 2 or 3 other managers and even some of your waiters or waitresses that have waited on us before, they come
Yeah.
over and sit down and talk to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we just chit chat.
Well,
Yeah.
the last time we
Whether
were
it's
here,
Thomas, whoever, they just come
They're
over and
probably
talk to us.
mostly here for Noreen,
Yeah.
but that's nice.
Yeah, they
you
pay a
know.
lot of attention to her.
Yes, of
and
course,
I
you've noticed that.
understand that, but
You're off to the side a
Yeah.
little
but
bit.
the last time we were here, Matt was our waiter,
Yeah, Matt's new with us.
and he was so. He said,
Oh God, did he run into
he
Bill?
said, no, he said, I'm Matt with a T. I said, oh, like a floor mat.
did you just insult the poor
Oh,
guy?
that's how we're starting off. Oh, so your name after a floor mat. Very nice to meet
No,
you,
wait.
Noreen.
We
I
yeah.
said, I didn't mean to like it.
Yeah,
sounded.
it just came out the wrong
But he
way.
said, I'm Matt. I go,
Yeah, nice to meet you, Matt.
so,
What?
but he was very nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He laughed about it.
Like, I want to tell you, you two are awesome. Every time you come in, we have a good time. I'll see that you two are coming in. I'm like, oh, it's just, it's exciting, and I look forward to seeing you. We all really appreciate you taking time out of your day to come and talk to us and share what
Happy
you
to do
feel,
it.
share your story. Really,
I feel honored.
yeah.
It's an
Well,
honor.
Privileged.
It's an honor.
yeah. Well, it's the honor's all mine. Love you both to dear to heaven and back. Thank you for taking the time to join us. Episode 3 of Moments of Monterey Bay.
Thank
Oh, I
you.
can't wait to see this.